May it please your lordship.
Yes.
My lord, we have instructions to withdraw item number 62, my lord, with liberty to approach the appropriate forum.
All right. Mr. K.N. Chaudhary, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. R.M. Decker, Learned Counsel, appearing for the writ petitioners, submits that he has instructions to withdraw this writ petition with liberty to pursue appropriate legal remedy. The prayer is not opposed by Learned Counsel for the respondents, including Mr. P. Nayak, Learned Standing Counsel, Finance Department, Standing Counsel for the PWD, appearing in this case. In view of the above, this writ petition stands disposed of on withdrawal with liberty as prayed for. Consequently, I.A. so stands disposed of.
Deeply.
May please, lordship, my lord. May please, my lord. My lord, this matter pertains to the compassionate appointment, my lord, prayer. The matter is on the admission stage, my lord. And the reply is expected from the respondent. Number of dates in past, like up to 10th of this month, if it has not been listed, my lord. Let the matter come for admission, my lord.
After Bihu, after Bihu. After Bihu.
May please, my lord, I have to mention two items. One is very urgent, my lord. An employee of the bank who bank was paying him for the last 13 years. Now they have given to the contractor. Contractor is not paying his salary since December. He's suffering only 15,000. That too, minimum wages. So my lord, that may be taken next week, my lord.
No, what is it? Please come. What is the urgency in this?
Urgency, my lord, he is not getting, and his son's admission also could not be given this time. Okay. Next week. And one is my lord, 2020 matter. It was earlier listed.
Yeah, that 2020, please ask your junior to meet the bench register. They are listing it. They are following the procedures now. This has started since last 1 week.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 11 on behalf of Mr. A.N. Ahmed, my lord. This
Yeah.
matter may be passed over for the day, my lord.
On the prayer of Learned Counsel for the petitioner, this matter stands passed over for the day.
May be the lordship. This case in PPR overnight, my lord. Today is the last date for form fill up, my lord. Online. May I pray?
Today unlisted will not be possible. I
Ma-
have to mention it before the Chief Justice.
My lord, today is the
Not
last date.
possible. I am rejecting it. Tomorrow, if you want, then
My lord.
tomorrow.
But it will go, my lord.
No, maybe. Did you came to know about it yesterday only that today is the
Yes,
last day?
yesterday I prepared the case, my lord.
Maybe, but why didn't you file it earlier?
He approached me very late, my lord.
That's his
Yesterday-
problem.
Yes, his problem, my lord.
Today rejected. Tomorrow, if you want, yes.
May I please, your lordship, with the consent of the other side, I beg to mention item number 15, lordship.
Hmm.
Pass over for the day.
Item 15. You are for petitioner.
No, lordship, respondent number 3.
On the prayer of Learned Counsel for the respondent number 3 made with the consent of the other side, this matter stands passed over for 2 weeks.
Much
My
pleasure.
my lord, for withdrawal, my lord, any date. Tomorrow,
Day
day,
after tomorrow.
day after.
Yes.
May it please, your lordship, with the consent of the other side, I beg to mention item number 55. In this case, lordship, in read petition, I have received parawise comment and affidavit opposition is sent for vetting, lordship. But in IA, I have not received any instruction. I want to file
Item number,
55, lordship.
you are for the petitioner.
Respondent lordship 1 and 3, 1 and 5, lordship.
You have informed the other side.
Lordship.
On the prayer of Ms. Bora,
Vibora,
G. Bora, Learned Counsel for the respondent numbers 1 and 3.
1
made
and
with-
5,
1
lordship.
and 5 made with the consent of the other side. This matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks so as to enable her to file the affidavit
Lordship.
on behalf of the department.
Lordship. Highly authorized.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention for listing a writ petition, lordship, for admission. Last listed on 16th of 12, lordship.
You please go to the register bench and he will do the, now there is a process.
Lordship.
Go and he will do it. Yes.
Yes, I have the same prayer 11. It was listed at the top list, but the orders column,
No, he will do it.
yes,
The reason to send you to register is not to reject your prayer.
yes,
But now they have been told what is the procedure
Ma'am.
to follow. They will do it.
yes.
There is a register, you will
Yes,
enter it there, and we will inspect the register.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, with the consent from the respondent side,
Hmm.
I beg to mention 45 to 48 item number.
45 to
Lots.
48.
Yes, lordship, we are supposed to file affidavit in opposition, but we could not. So we need some more time to file our.
You are
affidavit.
appearing for whom?
B. Haklari. I am
Huh?
on behalf of B. Haklari.
No, respond number.
Rest number 5 and 6.
You have informed the other side.
Yes, yes,
Sure.
yes, sure.
Miss, your name please?
K Deka.
K. Deka. Learned Counsel appearing for the respondent numbers 5 and 6. Prays for adjournment in these cases on the ground that some more time is required to obtain instruction and file affidavit. Since the prayer is made with the consent of the opposite party, same stands allowed. Let these cases be listed again after the Bihu holidays.
May I please your lordship, with the consent from the address, I beg to mention item number 17, lordship. In this matter,
Item number
17, 17.
17.
In
Yes.
this matter, lordship, on 4/3/2025, they have filed their affidavit in opposition. We will file our reply, lordship. We need some time.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner prays for and is granted 2 weeks time to file rejoinder in response to the counter affidavit filed by the respondents.
Highly obliged, lordship.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 52, lordship.
Item number 52. Yes, what do you want?
Lordship, can you pass over for the day, lordship?
You are for whom?
Respondent number 4.
You have informed the other side.
Yes, lordship.
On the prayer of Miss
S does.
S. Thus, Learned Counsel appearing for the respondent number 4, made with the consent of the other side, this matter stands passed over for 2 weeks.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 24, lordship.
Yes,
Lordship, here the claims of the petitioner have already been, lordship, granted, lordship.
all right. Mr. H. Talukdar, Learned Counsel for the writ petitioner submits that the grievance of the writ petitioners have already been redressed by the authorities and therefore no live issue survives in this writ petition. Taking note of the submission of Mr. Talukdar, this writ petition stands disposed of as infructuous.
Obliged, lordship.
Interim order Asaniki Savasan, Thailand stands vacated.
For motion item 1.
Yes.
Lordship, in this case, lordship, lordship, the instruction sought for lordship, but extra copy not received from their part, lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, our representation already considered by the department, your lordship. This is. Considered.
So we'll close the writ petition.
Lordship.
We'll close the writ petition.
Yes,
Your name, please?
M. Hussain, your lordship.
Mr. M. Hussain, Learned Counsel, has appeared for the writ petitioner and produced a copy of the communication dated. What is the date of the communication dated? 7/3/2025, issued by the district commandant, Home Guards, Dhubri, addressed to the writ petitioner, redressing his grievance in the matter to the extent indicated in the communication. We submit that at this stage, no further order is called for from this court. Mr. J.K. Goswami, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam, is present for the state, taking note of the submission of Mr. So-and-so, and by retaining a copy of the communication dated 7/3/2025, issued by the district commandant, Home Guards, Dhubri, this writ petition stands closed. Yes.
Item 2.
Obliged.
May it please your lordship.
Yes.
It basically challenged the disciplinary proceeding on the count that the articles of charge were not framed. The initiation and continuation was under challenge. My lord was pleased to pass an order on the 7th of March, saying them to correct the errors, if any, and seek instructions. My lord, we also went to the authorities, but the authorities continued with the proceedings, forced me to appear and cross-examine the witness, the wife of the complainant, my lord. And I was taken, we have the copies we served, but they are not adhering to it. If this continues this way, whatever be the end result, I can challenge it. My lord, at this stage, I pray there some.
So where is the article of charge?
Page 20. May I read?
Just a minute, just a minute.
Item two, this, I see, na? Two only, right?
Yes,
But I'm relying on Rule 9(2) of the Assam Services Discipline and Appeal Rules 1964.
Rule 9.
2, Sub-Rule 2. May I read, Milo?
Yes.
The disciplinary authority shall frame definite charges on the basis of the allegations on which the inquiry is proposed to be held. Such charges, together with the statement of the allegations on which they are based, shall be communicated in writing to the government servant, and he shall be required to submit within such time as the disciplinary authority. written
There is no
of his-
statement of allegation. There is no
Statement of allegation is there,
Is
but
there.
the articles of charge is not there. They are completely vague. Plus, we have other allegations which will address the authorities because it is time is still there. That if you are constituted a trap team on the basis of a telephonic complaint, and that too prior to the lodging of the HR, what to do, and get the trap team members and witness, or else submit give us a reply why you don't want them. That stage is come. But without
Yeah,
articles of charge,
Mr.
Yes, Lordship.
my cross examination is done of the complainant. They forced me to do that. Under protest, I have come.
When?
21st. On 21st. And we have also informed
Second,
the
second
authorities,
list.
we have submitted the copy also on 21st and said, please don't do it because the matter is there. The order is of the High Court is there.
So we'll have to stay the proceeding because we want it. We'll say that the department wants the proceeding to the state.
No, Lordship, the department submit the instruction, Lordship. This PO, Lordship, they stated, my queries was that, Lordship. Whether the definite charge is required or not, if necessary, to rectify it accordingly. Now, they stated in the last page, last paragraph, they stated further in connection with letter number so and so is my letter. It may be mentioned that the petitioner, Srimati Anupama Guhai, was served with so-called notice dated so and so, wherein the charges fame against her were also incorporated, reflected in the first page of the so-called notice as well as the enclosed as a statement of allegation. Lordship.
Where is the show cause notice dated 10/3/2025?
No, বুঝছো, এটুই, আমার পারলো ইয়াদ।
There is a show cause notice of 10/3/2025.
Yes, so cause notice, Lordship, is
Nothing.
Acha, 20th
20.
August 2024.
yes.
Where is the charge?
They stated some documents. The statement of allegation which is reflected there, that is called charge. According to them, Lordship.
According to you also it is charged.
No, Lordship. No.
No, you come up with your submission. Whatever you say, we'll record it in the order.
No, Lordship. Lordship, I have to apprise before the court after discussion with the department, Lordship.
You do it, we'll stay
Yes.
the proceeding.
No, Lordship, kindly fix that tomorrow.
No,
or
no,
day after-
no, sorry,
Any date, Lordship, tomorrow or day after tomorrow, Lordship.
nothing doing. You were granted time, 7th of March, this matter, and
Lordship-
this joint director
Lordship,
says the
can't
court is
say-
wrong. This is the charge.
Lordship,
Yes,
they are,
Mr. S. Banik, learned counsel for the
Lordship.
petitioner.
Lordship.
No, I am going to stay the proceedings today. Your officers are not at all treating the court with any amount of
No,
dignity.
Lordship, they submitted as the instruction, but so far their instruction, I have to take some further.
You
Lordship.
take it, I'm not.
Lordship,
disposing
one
of
day,
it.
Lordship.
No,
So,
sorry.
tomorrow, Lordship,
sorry. Pardon, Mr. S. Banik.
at 2, Lordship.
Sorry. Why haven't you got the instruction?
I'm giving you 1 hour's time.
Understand.
We'll call up this matter at 10:45. 11:45.
Lordship.
And you have to also explain what kind of a response is this. This officer is saying the court is not correct.
Lordship.
So that also we'll examine. We'll call the officer and see what happened.
No, Lordship,
All right, 11:45.
yes.
The court has given you chance to rectify. You are saying, sorry, statement of allegation is the charge. What kind of officers you have in your?
Wait, please, my lord. My lord, this was a matter where we had filed a statutory appeal for challenging the appointment of Gao Pradhan. We were also a candidate. And since 2013, February 2013, it was last heard and the order was reserved. Till today, there is no order. So for only expedited pronouncement of any order or judgment, whichever side.
Yes.
Sorry, Lordship. In this case, on telephonic instruction I've received, this appeal is pending before the DLR and next date of hearing is fixed on 9/4, Lordship.
No, but when will it be concluded?
Within 2 months, Lordship, it can be.
Within
Yes.
2 months?
In that light,
All right, heard Mr.
MK Chaudhary.
M.K. Chaudhary and counsel for the writ petitioner favors the amendments made in the writ petition. The grievance of the petitioner is that the statutory appeal preferred by him, questioning the selection and appointment of respondent number
No problem.
We have not made the private party as responsible.
no, the statutory appeal made by, preferred by him, being registered as appeal number RR bracket CAD bracket close 07/2022 is still pending with the respondent number 3. Thus causing serious prejudice to the interest of the petitioner. Taking note of the grievance expressed in this writ petition, the learned standing counsel for the Revenue Department, Mr. S. Datta, was directed by order dated 12/3/2025 to seek instruction and appraise the court about the status of the appeal. Mr. Datta submits on instruction that the appeal of the petitioner is fixed again on 9/4/2025
25.
for consideration, and within 2 months thereafter, the same will be disposed of. Mr. So-and-so learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he would be satisfied if an order to that effect is passed by this court. In view of the above and taking note of the submission of the learned departmental counsel, this writ petition stands disposed of by providing that the appeal prepared by the petitioner be considered and disposed of on merit within 2 months with effect from 9/4/2025 by a reasoned order.
Much obliged.
Obliged.
Well, in this case, the petitioner of the lordship was initially appointed as master worker, my lord, but on compassionate ground. Later on, my lord, the authority, they have rectified their mistake and her service has been regularized. But still she is being paid the master wages, my lord, not the regular scale of pay. That is the only limited grievance before lordship.
Then we have to issue notice.
Yes.
Yes. Had Mr. I.S. Sekal and a counsel for the writ petitioner peruse the amendments made in the petition. The case of the petitioner is that her initial appointment in a grade 3 post on compassionate ground was subsequently regularized by the authorities. Notwithstanding the same, regularized by the authorities on
On 1/3/2024, my lord.
on 1/3/2024. Notwithstanding the same, the petitioner is still being paid the salary stroke wages of a masteral worker, although he is entitled to receive the salary, regular salary of a grade 3 employee. Hence this writ petition. Stop. Mr. T.C. Chutial and additional senior government advocate Assam prays for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks since Mr. Chutia has appeared and accepted notice for
1, 2, and 3, my lord.
1, 2, and 3, no formal notice to the said respondents, extra copies. Steps were registered post with OD for service of notice upon respondent number 4.
Can I pray for interim order, my lord? Can I pray for an interim order?
Oh, the main
Current
price is
salary may be paid, no?
Let the instruction come.
Obligation.
May it please your lordship.
Yes.
My lord, the petitioner has been placed under suspension with effect from 18/11/2024 due to his arrest in connection with a criminal case, my lord, under Rule 6(2), my lord. So now, my lord, the period of 3 months have expired and his suspension order has not been reviewed, my lord, and no DP has been initiated. And secondly, my lord, the rule proviso to Rule 6(2) says that, my lord, when the arrest was not in connection with any offence related to his discharge of his official duties, my lord, after release, my lord, the appointing authority may vacate the suspension order, my lord. Because apparently, my lord, the petitioner was arrested in connection with a criminal case where, my lord, a theft was assaulted by the petitioner along with some other persons, my lord.
So your case is 3 months have crossed, no review,
No review.
suspension should be vacated.
Yes, my lord.
See, this is a perennial problem in a number of cases,
Yes, my lord.
some of which you are also appearing as the departmental
Yes,
counsel.
my lord. Yes.
Can you give the number? We'll list that matter with this.
And
So
secondly,
we'll have the benefit of hearing you from both sides.
my lord, in
Which
this
is
case,
the case where you are appearing for the department opposing this prayer? Health department. Give the number. We'll have them, both of them together.
and secondly, my lord, the,
Same case, he's opposing. So he wants,
Yes.
anyway, that's nothing personal.
yes, my lord.
But
Other
you
ground
should
is
give
that-
the court the benefit of hearing arguments
Yes.
on the same point from both the sides.
But this ground is not there, my lord, because proviso of Rule 6(2) says that, my lord, when he is released, my lord, on bail, and if the offense is not in connection with his discharge of official duties, my lord. So appointing authority, your lordship may peruse the proviso of Rule 6(2), my lord. May I read, my lord?
All right, we'll issue a short notice then.
So far, 3 months notice is concerned, Malay. He was released on bail on December 2024. Still, we have time. 3 months is not completed.
He was arrested on 18 November and he was suspended with effect from 18 November.
But 3 months will count from the date of release.
Date of release
That
and
will
he
be
has to
settled
inform. And a petitioner has not mentioned here whether he informed or not. From the date of information, 3 months
And my
will be
lord,
covered.
the provision of provider also says, my lord, when he is released on bail, my lord, the appointing authority may vacate the suspension order.
Correct,
No,
but
yes,
that he has to inform and the 3 months period will count from the date on which he is released on bail.
Information, that release,
Yes, my lord.
It's a furnishing of information regarding his release.
but
on
he
bail.
has not mentioned here.
Where is your statement?
No, my lord.
My lord,
I have seen no.
no.
When was he released? When did he inform? Give these figures, tax and figures.
Paragraph 4.
Hmm.
Number 3 now, Alexa.
My lord, paragraph 5, my lord.
Hmm.
After the petitioner was granted bail, he went to his workplace to resume his duties. However, he was verbally informed by the authorities that he has been suspended and he was-
When did he go to the? See,
after,
we are on 3 months.
yes,
You
my
have to
lord.
give dates for everything.
No date.
My lord, after
You
the
don't give the date when you go, when you, then you want the court to compute the 3 months. How is that possible?
my lord, a short notice may be issued, my lord, at this stage. my lord.
From today,
No,
3 months.
I'm
will be
thinking of dismissing the petition on that ground. Because it is about 3 months.
Yes, my lord.
You have not mentioned when you went to report for duty, when did you inform the authority?
My lord, because he went there on several occasions. So after the petitioner was granted bail, my lord, he was granted bail on, my lord, 12/12/2024. So after grant of bail, he went to the office, my lord.
Did he go to the office on 12/12/2024?
No, my lord. After,
Then 13/12,
No.
14/12,
yes, my lord.
15/12.
Maybe 15, 16 or 17.
Maybe will not do. This is a court proceeding.
Not only one.
File
my
an
lord.
additional affidavit.
Yes, my lord.
On the prayer of Mr. B.P. Borel and counsel for the petitioner, this matter stands adjourned so as to enable the petitioner to file an additional affidavit bringing on record the date on which he had informed the authorities about his release on bail. Let the matter be listed for motion again after the additional affidavit is filed. Mr. T.C. Chutial, an additional senior government advocate, Assam, is present for the state.
Obliged, my lord.
Make clear, Lordship, here in this case, my lord, we have challenged the impugned letter dated 13/1/2025 which has been issued in violation of this honorable court's order, my lord. What had happened in this case, my lord, during the period of suspension, my lord, the petitioner downgraded arbitrarily by order dated 3/9/2024, page 47, my lord.
প্রথম matter is the interim order stands vacated law by the first case to withdraw.
Page 49, my lord. 49. By this order, my lord, the downgraded the petitioner from the post of deputy director to the post of probation officer, my lord, which was challenged before this honorable court, my lord. And this honorable court, by order dated 10/4/10/2024, my lord, page 50. And the relevant page is 51, my lord.
Shifted to post, it also feels for a lower down is.
Yes.
My lord, the relevant portion is page 252, my lord. Having regard to the facts and circumstances of the case as well as for ends of justice, it is hereby provided that till the returnable death substances allowance payable to the petitioner shall be at par with what was being received by him prior to the issuance of the impugned order dated so and so, we should however be subject to the further orders that may be passed in this case, my lord. Thereafter, this impugned communication has been issued, page 60, my lord. And the relevant portion, my lord, last paragraph.
Page 61.
Page 60, my lord, 60.
Yes.
Relevant portion, my last paragraph. Now, as per the views of the learned Advocate General Assam, by letter dated 9/12/2020 in pursuance of the Honorable Court's order dated 4/10/2024, passed in W, the Governor of Assam is pleased to convey the sanction of substances allowance not exceeding 50% of the amount already sanctioned by letter under reference number 1 in favor of the so-and-so probation officer Nolbari under suspension as per the provision of the so-and-so with effect from 6/2/2025, the date on which he was taken back in service, to 2/9/2024 till date prior to his lien was shifted to the post of probation officer on the same terms and condition as indicated in the department's earlier cited above under the however, with effect from 3/9/2024 onwards, these substances allowances will be applicable as per the notification dated 3/9/2024, subject to probation of the non-engagement certificate of the so-and-so. But in the interim order, my lord, this honorable court has said that the substances allowance would have been given, my lord, the page 51. 52, my
To
lord.
notice and tag it with the other
Yes, yes,
matter,
yes.
that's all. Heard Mr. R. Islam Learned Counsel for the petitioner, with the amendments made in the petition. The communication dated 13/1/2025 issued by the Secretary to the Government of Assam, Women and Child Development Department is under challenge in this petition. According to the petitioner's counsel, the said notification contravenes the directions passed by this court by order dated 4/10/2024 in WPC number 5183/2024. Mr. Chutia, this is Chutia Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam has however controverted the said submission. Be that as it may, considering the nature of issues involved in this writ petition, the matter would call for examination. As such, issue notice of motion returnable in 6 weeks since Mr. Chutia has appeared and accepted notice for responding
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. And who's for the NCLs? Dimahasa?
Jimahasa standing council is there, my lord. Ki naam hai uska? No, Jimahasa.
Who's the standing counsel?
Name I.
RM Das.
Huh?
RM Das.
And Mr. RM Das, Learned SC Dimahasa. Autonomous Council. For the respondent number 4, service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition, requisite in numbers be furnished to the Learned Department Council. Register to list this case again along with WPC number 5183/2024.
Well, till then, well, the impugned communication may be taken.
Therefore, interim relief will be considered on the returnable date.
But this matter also may be taken up with the contempt case number 109/2025.
As well as contempt case number 109.
109/2025.
So, data number did you?
Much obliged.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, I may be allowed to withdraw this petition, lordship. There has been some, erroneously some respondent has been given.
Your name, please?
R Dekar Lordship.
Mr. R. Dekar, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner submits that there is some defect in the writ petition which calls for rectification. Therefore, the petitioner be granted leave to withdraw the writ petition with liberty to file afresh.
Much obliged.
Since the prayer is not opposed, same stands allowed. Writ petition stands disposed of on withdrawal with liberty as per.
Obliged.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
On praying for a notice only and impugn speaking order is under challenge, my lord. The issue is that we are working as an accountant come computer operator, my lord.
Where is the
Appointed,
speaking order?
my lord, may be pleased to find at page 124, my lord. Our, my lord, prayer for regularization or the fixed pay, my lord, had been rejected by this impugn speaking order, my lord.
What has been rejected?
Prayer for regularization from the contractual to regularization, as well as we also additionally paid that if regularization cannot be done, we should be pay at par with the other, my lord, equally situated employees in other department, my lord, equal pay for equal work. That
We'll
has-
examine it, but it
my
cannot be
lord,
done.
it is required
Cannot
an
be done. It cannot be done.
examination, my
The
lord,
order will be upheld, but
my lord, my
after
lord.
you exhaust all your lung power, we'll do it. It
My
cannot be
lord.
done. There are judgments which can, which say.
My lord, my lord.
Anyways,
My lord.
we'll just issue notice at
My
this stage. I heard Mr. A.R. Bhuyan and counsel for the petition. Peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The speaking order dated 14/9/2024,
My-
by means of which the prayer might be the petitioners to regularize their services and to pay them regular pay scale by conversion of their appointments from contractual service to regular service
My lord.
was rejected. This writ petition has been filed. I peruse the grounds taken in the writ petition. Stop issue notice returnable in 8 weeks. Mr. S. Dattal, and standing counsel, PNRD, Department Assam, has appeared and accepted notice.
1, 2, and 4, my lord.
Was 1, 2, and 4, and Mr. A. Chakravarti, learned G. Assam, for the respond number 3. Service of notice deemed to be complete. In this case, extra copies are sent.
Obliged, highly obliged.
Aniket, your petitioners who were originally engaged as contract on contract basis. So conversion part to na lage. Yes.
My lord, may I please, your lordship? My lord, the petitioner, she is the wife of the deceased employee. Now, short of 20 years, my lord, does not entitle to, my lord, pension, my lord. But if it is not less than 10 years of continuous service, then proportionate pension is, my lord, admissible under 108, Rule 108B. So counting, my lord, from the date of his appointment, 1798, my lord, he expired on 14/11/26. There is a continuous service of 18 years, 5 months. Only there is a short of 7 months, my lord, for full family pension. Because 1 year, the governor can condone, my lord. So unfortunately, my lord, from a full family pension, she cannot receive. But at least, my lord, proportionate pension under 108. Since, my lord, 2016, my lord, she is languishing, my lord. Now, no, my lord, action has been taken. So for proportionate pension, my lord, current proportionate pension and the arrear from, my lord, 2016. This is the prayer.
So we'll issue notice.
My
at
lord,
this
my-
stage. I heard Mr. S.K. Talukdar and counsel for the writ petitioner peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The petitioner is the widow of a deceased government servant who had rendered service for a period of 18 years, 5 months and 13 days before his untimely demise. Being aggrieved due to rejection of the prayer of the petitioner for grant of family pension, she has approved this court by filing the instant writ petition. Mr. Talukdar submits that the petitioner is at least entitled to proportionate family pension, which prayer was also not considered by the authorities. Mr. S. Dattal, understanding counsel for the Panchayat and Rural Development Department, prays for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks since Mr. Datta has appeared and accepted notice for respond numbers.
My lord, 1, 2, and 4.
1,
3, my
2,
lord,
and 4.
there is no post call director. That will be struck off, my lord.
Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam for respond number 5, and Mr. B. Sharma, and a standing counsel for the AG Assam for respond number 6. Presence of notice upon respond number 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 is deemed to be complete. It is submitted at the bar that the respond number 3 is a non-existent post. And therefore, the name of the respond number 3 be struck off from the record. The prayer is not opposed by either side. No, the prayer is not opposed by the petitioner's counsel. As such, the name of the respond number 3 is hereby struck off from the record. The petitioner to submit amended cause title within 10 days from today. In view of the above, this matter is deemed to be ready as regards service. Extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to the learned department council. Let this matter be listed again for admission after 6 weeks.
My lord, extra copies may be served. I'll explain. Hello, please.
Yeah, for the petitioner before Lordship Anganwadi helper, my lord. Although in 1992, my lord, she was promoted to the post of Anganwadi worker, my lord, but she was not aware about that order, my lord. Accordingly, she could not join, my lord. So earlier occasion also she came before this honorable court, my lord, that she has been for promotion to the post of Anganwadi worker, my lord. Honorable court directed the director to dispose of the said representation, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, the director rejected the same only on the ground that post is not available, was not vacant, my lord. Now, my lord, the post of Anganwadi worker in respect of Anganwadi 116 of Telia Sapuri took is vacant, my lord, due to expiry of the, my lord, where she was promoted earlier, my lord. In this case, she has filed a representation, so only, my lord, my limited way.
1992, she was promoted, Lordship.
Not an award, my lord. That is why she could not.
32 years, then she submitted representation, Lordship.
21 days, my lord. Only limited way. Now, post is vacant now.
But Mr. B. Rahman, our counsel for the petitioner, the writ petitioner hearing was engaged as an Anganwadi helper.
My lord, Anganwadi helper now.
Anganwadi helper in the year 1991 under the number 42 Telia Sapuri Anganwadi Center, Nagaon. Contending that the post of Anganwadi worker is vacant in the said center, the petitioner has approached this court seeking a writ of mandamus directing the respondents to consider her case for promotion. First up, Mr. A. Chakravarti, learned G. Assam, submits that some time be granted to obtain instruction.
Lordship, dispose the representation or representation pending, Lordship. That's why, Lordship.
No, then you're right. Mr. B. Rahman submits that ventilating her grievance to the above effect, the petitioner has already submitted a representation dated 19/12/2024 before the Director of Social Welfare from Assam. However, no order has been passed of the same representation. First up, Mr. A. Chakravarti, learned G. Assam, submits that he would have no objection if the writ petition is disposed of at the motion stage with a direction upon the director to, that is respond number
two,
Lordship.
The direction upon the respond number 2 to consider the representation dated 19/12/2024 and pass appropriate order therein. Full stop. The petitioner's counsel has claimed that there is a vacant post of Anganwadi worker and his client is eligible for being considered for promotion to the said post. The above assertion of the petitioner's counsel has not been disputed by the learned government advocate Assam. If that be so, and since there is a representation already pending before the competent authority, this court is of the opinion that the said representation deserves proper consideration by the authorities and disposal by a reasonable order. In view of the above and as agreed to by learned counsel for both the sides, this writ petition stands disposed of by providing that the respond number 2 shall consider the representation dated 19/12/2024 submitted by the petitioner and dispose of the same within 3 months from the date of receipt of a copy of this order.
Published.
Writ petition stands closed.
Wait, please, your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, the petitioner herein, we are working as temporary employees in the one-stop center run by the Social Welfare Department, the Women and Child Development Department, Lordship. Lordship, in the month of February, one advertisement has been issued by the Deputy Commissioner of Borpeta district only, where I am working, all these posts has been advertised. We are working there. I have in annexure 1 and 2. Today till today we are working there, but without any.
Where is your appointment order?
Appointment letter is not there, but I have not annexed the appointment letter, Your Lordship. But all these annexure 1, 2, everything is there. My salary slip.
No, that's not the point. How, by what process were you appointed?
Lordship, what has happened, Lordship? There is a mission. Shakti Sadan, there is a mission guideline is there. As per that mission, we have been appointed by never there is a NGO, we have been appointed by that. So, Lordship, in the year 2022, there has been a guideline which has come up. As per the guideline, the department, the Social Welfare Department has to take over the NGOs. Now, the department has taken over the NGOs. After that, Lordship, may kindly see this page number 67. What has happened?
Mr. Deka, what is the order you are seeking today?
Lordship, for the stay of the
Not possible, unless you
No.
show the appointment order, how you were appointed, who appointed you,
I have been appointed by the NGO, Lordship.
where is the order of appointment?
Lordship, can I file this? Can it be taken after some time? I'll give a copy of the appointment letter.
No, you have to file, these are on record. We'll have to see who appointed you. Then was it as per a regular selection process? Whether an advertisement has been issued?
No,
All
Lordship,
these facts you have to first give.
Lordship.
Otherwise, this blanket stay order stalling all appointments, not possible by the court. You have to make out your case that there was an advertisement, I applied, I was selected. It was an open selection. I have been engaged in this post. Now they are trying to advertise the same post. Oh, then there is a case made up. Otherwise,
There is no, my lord, there
so
advertisement.
let him satisfy the court. I have said
Lordship,
I'm not
yes,
convinced.
yes.
Let him satisfy.
Yes.
Lordship,
Then only your role will come.
Yes, yes.
Ah,
tomorrow,
okay.
Lordship.
Huh?
Tomorrow, Lordship.
Tomorrow?
Lordship.
Why?
Because tomorrow is the last date. I will bring all the documents. I'll file an additional affidavit today itself, Lordship.
All right, on the prayer of so and so, like council for fish, this matter will be listed again tomorrow as a fixed item for motion.
I'll do it.
Yes. Please come tomorrow also.
For admission, item 12.
Yes.
On the recommendation of my lord, APSC, my lord, 3 batches of junior engineers were appointed. All the first batch of junior engineers were appointed prior to 1/1/2005 out of the same selection process. And second and third were appointed later on, my lord. So they are governed by the new pension scheme. My challenge in this petition is that although we are selected out of the same selection process, but arbitrary clause has been incorporated in our appointment letter.
What is the clause?
My lord, lordship may kindly come to page 49, my lord, appointment letter. Para number 4, lordship. My lord, government servants joining the service of the state government on or after 1st February 2005 shall not be governed by the existing Assam Service Pension Rules 1969 and orders issued thereunder from time to time. So far as their pension and other retirement benefits are concerned, they will be governed by a new set of pension rules, which are being formulated in time with the contribution pension scheme announced by the Government of India recently.
So in the affidavit filed by the respondent number 3, he has stated that you are not entitled to pension.
Yes, sir.
What is your response to this?
Against that, my lord, I am not given any reply to that. If lordship may kindly come to their reply, if para 4, my lord, page 93. They have admitted, my lord, that some arbitrary clause has been incorporated in the offer of appointment dated 30/10/2004.
Please,
The first batches of appointees who were
please
recruited.
read it, please read it. That is in case of the earlier appointees. What about your case? No such arbitrary clause has been incorporated.
Only that portion, my lord, we are challenging here in this
Please-
petition.
Please answer the question of the court. In the affidavit, they said you are not entitled to.
Yes.
What is your reply to this?
I guess that, my lord, I have not yet given any reply, although I think, my lord, finance is the, have to file their
So
affidavit.
it is ready for disposal today?
Even this issue has been decided, Lordship. Lordship, just 3 points, Lordship.
Hmm.
Here, advertisement was issued on 5th of June 2002. 5th of June 2002.
Hmm.
At that point of time, total number of vacancy was 100.
How much?
100. 80 civil, 20 mechanical.
Yes.
Lordship, first select list was published on 30/10/2004. 30/10/2004.
Hmm.
Second list was on 9/2/2005. And the third list one 30/09/2005. Lordship, as the first list was prior to the cutoff date, Lordship, of the new pension scheme.
Cutoff date was?
That is 1st of February 2005. So accordingly, the persons belonging to the first list were given the old pension scheme and the remaining two was for NPS, Lordship. Now, Lordship, the persons belonging to the second list and the third list filed 2 repetitions, Lordship. 6 of
So
2011.
these petitioners are from which list?
There belongs to the second list, Lordship. 9/2/2005.
9/2/2005.
And the 2 repetitions earlier previously filed by the persons belonging to the second and third list. This is WPC 6 of 2011 and another is 6700/2010. This issue has been decided, Lordship.
6700.
6700/2010.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so it is covered.
Actually, my lord, I am not aware of the judgments regarding that. And in fact, my lord, division bench of this Honorable High Court recently, my lord, decided the issue. If lordship may kindly go through the judgment. Or let them, my lord, provide the judgments at least. I am not going through it. I am not aware of that.
We'll give him half an hour to
Providing
go through
those.
it.
Repetitions numbers I am providing.
Just.
Let him go through the judgment, we'll
Yes,
close it.
Or,
After half an hour, we'll take up.
or recently, my lord, division bench of this Honorable High Court
Hmm.
decided the same issue. If lordship may kindly.
You give him your copy, he will give you.
This is a different case, Lordship.
No,
Here,
on
Lordship,
the
if
same
person-
After half an hour, we'll take up.
On the same-
examine it,
same-
yes. Mr. Nayak, you have a look at his judgment, he will look at your
It's a
judgment.
bunch of judgments. ma'am. So,
Yes.
May it please your lordship. My lord, here in this case, my lord, the petitioner was appointed as a stenographer. But his grievance is that as per the advertisement, Annexer 1, page 14, the post is of stenographer grade 3 and payment is grade pay is 2,400. But in appointment, he is selected as after following the due process, but he was appointed on grade pay of 2,100 only. 2400 to 2100. That is his grievance, my lord.
Where is the advertisement?
Advertisement at page 14, my lord. My lord, the relevant post for the petitioner is stenographer grade 3 at serial number 3. And pay scale here indicated grade pay to 2400. But the appointment selection has been made and he has selected after following the process, the appointment at page 16, my lord, annex 3.
So instead of 2400, he was given 2100.
2100.
And where is his order of appointment?
My lord, order of appointment, that is annexer 3, page 16.
So they have filed affidavit.
Yes, we have filed affidavit.
My lord, DC has filed affidavit, government has not filed. Appointed by the DC, my lord. Well, they are saying that he was not qualified from and for well, ITI or a recognized institution. Therefore, he was appointed as an underqualified stenographer.
Where is the qualification norm?
My lord, in advertisement, my lord, that has been indicated.
Yes, which part of the advertisement?
My lord, serial number 3. Applicant must be SSLC passed and should have a speed of 80 WPM in shorthand diploma from ITI or recognized institution.
So your client does not fulfill this.
My lord, we have been completed our diploma from an institution, my lord. We have annexed the
So
certificate.
your client is a HSLC pass.
HSLC pass.
He has a speed of 80 words per
Yes,
minute.
we have a
from-
certificate having 85 speed, my lord.
Where is it? Let us.
My
see.
lord. Lordship may kindly have a look at my lord certificate. My lord, at page 23, annexer 10, my certificate issued by the principal of Apollo Commercial Institute, Bongaigaon. I have 85 speed.
No, but how does one find out that it is a ITI recognized institution?
Oh, yes.
My lord,
This Apollo Commercial is a ITI recognized institution.
Not.
my lord, they are saying that they are not ITI.
What are you saying?
My lord, it is a my lord institution under running under my lord, Society Act, my registered by the government.
Mr. Sikdar, see, please understand the question.
My lord.
If your client has not got a certificate from an ITI recognized institution, forget the pay scale, will declare his appointment as illegal. That is a risk you are running. Because if he was not qualified, he could not have been appointed.
My lord.
Listen.
My lord.
Think about it, whether we want to withdraw this petition or not. If he is not a certificate holder from a diploma holder from a ITI recognized institution, then they cannot appoint him. Forget pay scale. They cannot, he is not qualified. This is their stand in the affidavit. So instead of directing them to give you the pay, the court can even direct them to terminate his service. That is the risk you are running.
My lord,
You have time till.
I may have a my lord instruction, my lord, from the
No, instruction, half an hour is enough.
my lord.
Half an hour.
My lord,
After half an hour.
my lord, any other day, my lord.
Any
I
other
have
day.
to talk to the client, my lord.
To my lord, our stand is clear in our affidavit, my lord. They are underqualified.
You better. be
Even though
clear.
appointed, I think.
You better be clear what you are trying, Mr.
My lord, my lord. I've got the point, my lord. I
Otherwise, his appointment may be in jeopardy. On the request of Mr. Singhal and Council, let this matter be listed again in the next week as a fixed item for admission, so as to enable him to obtain updated instructions.
my
Yes, what is the matter about?
Lordship, in this case, petitioner challenged the combined competitive preliminary examination 2016. He
That
could not
infectious
succeed.
matter.
Yes, in fact, Sir Lordship.
None appears for the writ petitioner. When the matter is called up, Mr. P.P. Datta, Learning Standing Council APSA submits that by filing this writ petition, the petitioner, who is an unsuccessful candidate, has challenged the results of the combined competitive examination bracket preliminary bracket
2016.
results declared in the year 2016.
Lordship.
Since the appointments have already been completed, the writ petition has become infectious. After going through the statements made in the writ petition, I find force in submission of Mr. Datta. Moreover, the petitioner's counsel has also not appeared to pursue this matter. As such, this writ petition stands disposed of as infectious.
please, your lordship. Lordship matter may be passed over for the time.
What is the matter?
My lord, it is the recovery of excess payment, my lord.
Recovery of
Regarding
access-
recovery of excess payment, my lord.
The pleadings are complete.
Completely.
Affidavit has been filed.
I have filed, he has filed affidavit, but you question.
Respondent numbers 4 and 5 have filed. No response to it. No response to the, no rejoinder. You have not filed any rejoinder.
My senior, Mr. B. Sinha will appear in this case.
I am asking, you have not, are you not there in this case?
Yes, my lord, I am there, but brief is not with me, my lord. Brief is with Mr. B. Sinha, my lord.
And then let it go to some other day. On the prayer of petitioner's counsel, this matter be listed again after Bihu vacation. Mr. C. Gurua, learned standing counsel for the AG Assam, appearing for respondent number 4 and 5 is present. Mr. I. Botaku, learned standing counsel, PhD department is present for respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3. Is it? You don't know. You don't have the brief, 1, 2, and 3.
Deeply available.
List accordingly. Yes.
May I please? Then last occasion I was directed to take instruction. We have received one instruction, but this is not complete, lordship. So I am praying for 2 weeks time further, lordship.
What is the matter about?
My lord, I have challenged, my lord, the order passed by the Assam Board of Revenue, my lord. Initially, a partition order was passed in my favor, my lord. I had applied for partition on the basis that myself and the private respondent here are the joint owners of the property, my lord. And I was granted with the partition. Subsequently, that partition order was challenged before the Deputy Commissioner, my lord. Now, Deputy Commissioner passed an interim order, my lord, directing parties to maintain status quo ante the date of the partition, my lord.
So you want to obtain instruction on what point?
There's an order, my lord, dated 27/11/2024. Paragraph number 7 of that order may kindly be perused, my lord.
So you want to obtain instruction as per para 7 of order
Lordship,
dated. So heard Mr. Jed Mukit, learned counsel for the writ petition. Also heard Mr. S. Datta, learned standing counsel for the Revenue Department, Assam. Representing the respondent numbers 1, 2, Respond numbers
No, Lordship,
1 and 2, who submits that the complete instructions in terms of the observations
1
made
and
in
2 and
para
5.
7 of the order dated 27/11/2024 passed by this court are still awaited. Therefore, the matter be posted again after the BU vacation. The prayer is not opposed by the petitioner's counsel. Mr. H.K. Sharma, Learned Counsel, is present on behalf of respondent numbers 3 and 4. On the request of Learned Departmental Council, this matter is therefore directed to be listed again in the first week of May 2025.
Ablas.
Yes.
May I please just- In this case, my lord, the respondent has not filed affidavit. When
What is your case?
my case is there for non-payment of the annual increment as well as the revised wage scale of the petitioner, my lord. The petitioner here is retired from service on 31/10/2028, my lord.
31/10/20.
31/10/2018. HM manager,
He retired as
HM manager, my lord.
HA manager.
Manager, my lord. Kindly see the page number 20,
This is Assam Gramin Vikas Bank.
Assam Gramin Vikas Bank, my lord. Page number 20 and Excel, my lord. This is my first prayer, my lord. The respondent directed me to submit the contestant period with effect from 1/6/2001. Then I have submitted, my lord. It is page number 21.
So what is your grievance now?
My grievance is, my lord, that has not been paid to the petitioner with effect from 01/06/2001. They have paid only with effect from 31/3/2014. That my basic pay has been increased at 28,900, my lord.
So where is the direction of the High Court? Earlier order of the High Court?
That's only to dispose of the representation submitted by the petitioner, my lord. That is page number 17.
No, where is your representation?
My representation.
Yes. Is it in page 15?
Page 15, 17 also, my lord. Page 15 is, my lord. This is first representation, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Datta, what have you got to say? You are appearing for the respondents.
From the bank, my lord, bank.
Yes.
Your lordship may look at page 21. You're saying regarding area increment and all that. Now, if your lordship look at page 21, last but one paragraph. Moreover, the period of extraordinary leave already applied and yet to sanction, which are mentioned in the salary chart enclosed herewith, may also kindly be sanctioned with increment. Now, my lord, so far our knowledge goes, he was on extraordinary leave for 513 days. Now, in terms of the regulation, my lord, so far extraordinary leave is concerned.
File your counter affidavit in this case.
My lord.
My lord, nothing is clear from their letter. They did not say for which period, because they were earlier in Pragjyotish Gaulia Bank way back in 2006. This bank was
So,
amalgamated.
you are accepting his claim?
This claim, so far my knowledge goes, it's not maintainable.
No,
Because
but
so-
without an affidavit, the court cannot pass that order.
My lord,
Just file
all
the
right,
writ
my lord.
petition. You have to controvert it, no?
All right, my lord, your lordship, kindly come after vacation, my lord. My lord, we shall find.
Heard Mr. A. Borolanik, counsel for the writ petitioner, also heard Mr. S. Datta, and a senior counsel assisted by Ms. S. Musahari, appearing for the respondent bank, who pays for further 8 weeks' time to obtain instruction and file counter affidavit. Prayer is allowed. Let the matter be listed accordingly.
All right.
I have instructions to not to press this matter further.
Mr. J. Abbas, and counsel for the petitioner, submits that he has instructions from his clients not to press this writ petition any further. Hence, the writ petition be disposed of as not pressed. Ms. S. Sharma, an understanding counsel for the Health and Family Welfare Department,
There was interim lordship that may be.
is present on behalf of the respondents. In view of the submission made by Mr. Abbas, this writ petition stands disposed of as not pressed. Interim order passed earlier shall stand vacated. None appears for the petitioner on call. The petitioner's counsel was absent even on the previous occasion, that is on 24/5/2023, when this writ petition was listed before this court. From the relief prayed for, from the prayer portion of the writ petition, it appears that the matter pertains to an NIT dated 18/3/2020. Therefore, it is apparent that by efflux of time, the writ petition has become, the prayer made in the writ petition has become redundant. As such, holding the writ petition as infructuous, the matter stands closed.
May I please, your lordship? I am on behalf of J.C. Bora, lordship. Due to some personal difficulty, I could not come, lordship. So, matter may pass over for the DN, lordship.
We have filed our affidavit.
The learned counsel for the petitioner is present on the request of Ms. S. Sharma, learned standing counsel, the Department of Health and Family Welfare, Assam. This matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks so as to enable her to file affidavit. Mr. R.K. Talukdar, learned counsel, is present for this. Respondent number 6.
We have filed affidavit, lordship. We have filed
You
already
file.
affidavit.
Oh,
yes.
acha. Now then you write Ms. S. Sharma, learned petitioner's counsel prays for adjournment in this case. So and so, learned health.
Any date may be fixed, lordship.
Is present and submits that affidavit on behalf of the department has already been filed. So and so is present for the respondent number 6. In view of the request made by the petitioner's counsel, let this matter be listed after the upcoming Bihu vacation.
My lord, respondent number 1 to 6 has filed affidavit in opposition, my lord. We have to file response to, my lord. 1 week time may be granted, my lord.
I have filed
Mr.
in
Agrawal,
22 itself,
counsel
lordship.
for the writ petitioner prays for and is granted 1 week's time to file rejoinder in response to the counter affidavit filed by the respondent numbers 1 to 6. Ms. B. Sharma, learned CGC, is present on behalf of the respondents. Let the matter be listed accordingly.
Obliged.
Yes, Your Lordship. The husband of the petitioner served 29 years after died. Then wife claiming the pension, but the regularization is the problem. Her service not regularized, although it is regularized when in deputation, but subsequently it's reverted back. And a proposal was given that was rejected, that this regular. That is the issue, my lord. That is why this wife is, my lord.
My lord, it is a covered case. There was a similar case like that of the petitioner. The petitioner was assigned to sewerage board in between. This honorable court had held that those orders of the sewerage board cannot regularize the service of the petitioner, and it will also be a case covered under Upenda's lordship.
My lord, last occasion, similar methods, your lordship has directed me to bring in records the order of deputation, which department has or make the, we have the orders, my lord. In this case, I like to bring this order, my lord, the deputation order.
You want to
I-
file affidavit?
Yes, my lord, that your lordship in another cases directed me. I have already filed. In this case, I have not filed.
You have a look at this judgment also.
Yes, I have done. Because
On the prayer of
similar,
Mr. M.D. Borwal and counsel for the writ petitioner, this matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks so as to enable him to file an additional affidavit, bringing on record the orders of deputation issued in favor of the deceased husband of the petitioner.
Yes.
Mr. I. Botaku, learned standing counsel for the PHE department submits that, however, submits that this case is covered by the judgment and order dated
10/2/2025.
10/2/2025. Give the party's name, etc. writ petitioners. And therefore, no relief can be granted to the writ petitioner.
only distinguishable factor
The
is
learned
there.
counsel for Mr. Borua has however disputed the said position by submits that the case of his client is distinguishable on
Yes.
facts. Be
Because-
that as it may, let this writ petition be listed after the additional affidavit is listed again after the additional affidavit is filed by the petitioner's counsel.
Oblige, my lord.
What is this? Anybody appearing? for the
Not
petition?
Extra copy yet to serve, Lords.
None appears for the petitioner on call. Mr. H. Chakravarti, Learned G. Assam submits that the writ petitioner's counsel has not served extra copies of the writ petition till date. Be that as it may, since the petitioner's counsel is absent today, list this matter again after 4 weeks. In the meantime, extra copy of the writ petition be furnished to the Learned G. Assam.
Obliged.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, affidavit in opposition has been filed, my lord. We will like some time to rejoin, my lord.
Filed by whom?
Filed by the respondent 1 to 3, my lord. 1, 2, 3, and 4 on behalf of my lord.
CGC.
1 to 4.
1 to
You are appearing for 1 to
Yes.
4. And what about you?
Not required maybe.
Yeah.
Affidavit, because
So Mr. R. Bhuyan, Learned counsel for the writ petitioner submits that a copy of the counter affidavit filed on behalf of respondent numbers 1 to 4 has been received by him and therefore 3 weeks time is required to obtain instruction and for filing rejoinder. The prayer is not opposed by Mr. Assessor and a counsel for the respondent numbers 1 to 4. As such, let this writ petition be listed again after 4 weeks. In the meantime, rejoinder affidavit, if any, be brought on record.
Obliged.
11:45, I can see.
Lordship, they will change, Lordship.
Hmm?
New chocos will issued, Lordship. They will rectify, Lordship. Within 3 days, Lordship, they will.
That is permissible. They That's can not also, permissible. yes. Then in view of that, this may be set aside and closed. Because
Sorry?
no,
Three
they
days,
will issue the fresh one. This will not proceed, Milo.
Obviously, it has to commence from the beginning, otherwise the
Absolutely.
whole proceeding will go.
Yes.
Why are you pointing it up? Let them do it.
Lordship.
Yes. You take down. I heard Mr. S. Banik, Learned counsel for the writ petitioner. This petition has been filed by the delinquent government servant assailing the departmental proceeding initiated against her on the basis of the memorandum of charge dated 28/2024 by contending that the charges are vague and therefore are not capable of being by contending that there is no definite charge framed against the petitioner as a result of which she is not in a position to defend her interest. By order dated 7/3/2025, this court had directed the learned government advocate Assam to obtain instruction. Today, when the matter is called up, Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned addition senior government advocate Assam, has produced a copy of the notification dated 24/3/2025, issued by the Joint Secretary to the Government of Assam, Women and Child Development Department, to submit that the charge proper charges will be framed against the petitioner within 3 days from today by modifying the earlier show cause notice dated 28/2024. Stop. There is no wrangle at the bar that such a recourse is permissible under the law. In view of the above, by retaining a copy of the communication dated 24/3/2025 in the record of this case, this writ petition stands disposed of by granting leave to the departmental authorities to do the needful in accordance with law.
Item 28.
This is the petition, we are directed to produce the records of the DC regarding NASKIN certificate records. So we have received an instruction from the Deputy Commissioner say the application for next kin of a certificate could not be disposed of. There was no certificate from the village headman. The village headman had to certify that he is a legal heir of not. The petition.
Take down, none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called up. Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned addition senior government advocate Assam, appearing for the respondent numbers 2 and 7 submits that due to want of requisite documents submitted by the petitioner, her claim could not be processed. Mr. I. Bhattakur, learned standing counsel for the PH department, is present for the respondent number 1, 4, 5 and 6, and Mr. B. Chakravarti for respondent number 3. Since the petitioner's counsel is absent today, let this matter be listed again after 4 weeks.
May I please, your lordship? In pursuance to the inquiry report, lordship, furnished by the state, we have submitted our reply on 17/3/2025, lordship. But 7 days has passed, nothing has been done, lordship.
What is the matter about?
Lordship, matter pertaining to prolonged suspension, lordship, and it's not
So,
reviewed.
the departmental proceeding has been
Initiated, lordship, on the last occasion, your lordship was indicated, lordship. Lordship, may kindly see the last.
No, your client has submitted the response.
Yes, lordship.
So we are going to take the final call in a week's time, lordship. Actually, that is not required, lordship has indicated that seeking response after the inquiry is over is actually not mandated. But still, we have given her the chance. It was given her on 5th. She responded on 17th. So we are in the process of taking the final call. The assembly is going on, therefore.
One small prayer, lordship. Lordship, if they have not passed any order, if within that time, lordship may kindly observe that, lordship, the suspension order will automatically.
It doesn't happen like that.
Lordship, because lordship,
No, it doesn't
since
happen.
2023, lordship, I am hanging, lordship.
That's right, but there's a major inquiry against you now. Anything can
But
come,
lordship, they have not reviewed, lordship.
including your
She must-
termination from service. Where is the question of reverting you from suspension? It is not a case of undue delay. All right.
Yes, lordship.
We'll not allow it to go on beyond a particular. So we'll fix it on a particular day,
Yes,
but then
her notice was given on 5th. She replied on 17th. She also took 12 days. Now on 17th, she has submitted the response. So today we are on
we'll
23rd.
post it on 4th of April.
Lordship.
4th of April.
Lordship, before that we'll take the call.
Yes, Mr.
N.K. Sharma.
N.K. Sharma, learned counsel, is present for the writ petitioner and submits that his client has already submitted her response to the inquiry report to the disciplinary authority. Mr. D. Saika, learned advocate general Assam, submits that within a week's time, the disciplinary authority will take a final decision on the penalty, if any, to be imposed upon the petitioner. As such, he requests that this matter be posted again after a week. Considering the nature of issues involved in this proceeding and the request made at the bar, this writ petition is directed to be listed again on 4th of April or 5th,
Fifth, Lordship.
5th of April 2025 as a fixed item.
Highly obliged.
Saturday.
Fifth is a Saturday, Lordship. No, it's working days.
It's a working Saturday.
Working Saturdays.
We work on Saturdays also, Mr. It's
But
not
we are
that
not-
only
not
some
every-
people work
I
on
know so,
Saturday.
Lordship.
But we work only on Saturdays in the daytime.
In the
not in the
daytime,
evening.
not in the evening.
So are you free in the daytime?
Absolutely.
Then
not.
please come. Yes.
Only thing is that we have to complete 210 days.
Yes, it's.
Item 31.
May it please your lordship.
Yes.
I am appearing for item number 32 to 36.
Item number 32.
32 to 36, I am appearing, madam.
My lord,
Just a minute. Who
yes,
is in 30? Who is in
My friend.
31?
And I'm from 31 and 37.
31 and 37. Yes.
My lord, the matter relates to, my lord, the termination of contractual employees of Panchayat Department, my lord.
Hmm.
And in this batch of writ petitions, my lord, cause notice was issued against some allegations. We replied to that. And my lord, impugn order was issued on the ground that our reply was not found to be satisfactory. And the second ground was assigned that as per clause 9 of the contract agreement. On the last occasion, when the matters came up, the lordships wanted the respondents to file an affidavit to bring on record the agreement under which the clause 9 was there. They have filed an affidavit, my lord, on 18/1/2024 in item number 32.
Yes.
There they have annexed the copy of the affidavit,
Copy of the agreement.
copy of the agreement. And this agreement was not signed by any of the parties, my lord. My lord can see at page 49 of that affidavit. Filed by them.
Very well. Now what is to be done today?
My lord,
My lord,
I'm praying for a date, my lord, for hearing date, my lord, we will hear the matter, my lord, or she will hear. After the Bihu vacation, my lord.
So the affidavits, readings are exchanged
Yes,
complete.
yes, madam.
So these matters can be taken up for disposal.
For disposal, madam.
Yes, madam.
So when do you want it? Both of you agree?
My lord, after vacation, Bihu vacation, any date.
Since my lord, unemployed, my lord, early days.
Correct, but
Immediately after Bihu vacation, my lord.
all right. You take down Mr. Aram Dekar, learned counsel appearing for the lead petitioner in item numbers 33 to 36. And Mr. K. Mira, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner in item number 31 and 37. Full stop. Also had Mr. S. Datta, learned standing counsel PNRD Department, Assam. It is submitted at the bar that these matters are ready as regards pleadings and therefore can be taken up for disposal. After disposal at an early date. Taking note of such submission made at the bar and on the request of learned counsel for both the sides, registry is directed to list these cases again on a non-miscellaneous day after the reopening of the Bihu vacations in the admission column by making it clear that the matters will be taken up for final disposal at the stage of admission hearing.
Right, and deeply obliged.
May it please the lordship. My lord, at the outset, I beg to draw your lordship attention to order dated 6/1/2025, my lord.
Yes.
This brings out the background to the matter. my lord.
Yes, what do you want to show in this order?
My lord.
What do you want to show in 6/1/2025?
This honorable court passed an order dated 6/1/2025, my lord. After that, the proposal was submitted by the CDPO respondent number 4, here in page 120 of the petition, my lord. submitting the proposal in respect of the terminal benefits of the session petitioners as per government's notification dated 1/4/2022. Annexure, page 102 of the petition, madam. This is a notification, page 102 of the petition, madam. Is a government notification.
So the petitioners are seeking some financial benefits.
Yes, they are trying to get the financial in view of.
They are
this-
trying, but what the court is asking is, they want some terminal benefits, some retirement benefits.
Yes, ma'am.
The 6-1 order asks the director to take note of it and release the amount.
Yes.
That cannot be done.
That was rejected.
That cannot be done because without the finance concurrence, it cannot be done. The director cannot release benefits unless the finance concurrence is there.
Yes, my lord.
And finance is not a party in your writ petition.
My lord, in this respect, I beg to your lordship attention to notification, page 110.
Nothing, you argue.
102 of the petition. madam.
No financial relief can be granted if the finance department is not a party in the proceeding. Beyond that, you take your time and argue, nothing can be done. This is the golden rule. Because the director, whatever he does, the finance, unless the finance releases the money, we cannot pay any money. Any monetary relief, the finance department has to be served with a notice, heard, and then if an order is passed by the court after hearing them, then only it can be implemented.
So finance has to be made a party, my lord.
That's the rule. Whether you want to do it or not, it's up to you.
I may have a.
What has happened? Their prayer has been rejected by
Rejected
whom?
on lordship, as per our instruction, lordship,
See, these are the
1/25
which are
lordship.
created unnecessarily, huh?
1/2/25 lordship, it was
Let us show
rejected
it to
lordship.
No, he has submitted, in
Submitted.
response to that, my lord, I have submitted my affidavit in opposition.
Nothing
In
can be
view of the
done.
honorable court's order dated 14/2/2025, my lord. Your lordship,
Yeah, these orders cannot be implemented. You are taking these
Annex
orders.
D lordship, it was
These quick fix orders are of no use. Hundreds of orders can be passed every day, but judicial orders has to follow some canons of just getting an order from the court is not going to, quick fix orders. No use. You keep getting them, you'll keep coming back and these will be.
so I may be allowed to make the finance a party government. If a lordship pass an order in this aspect.
No. It is
Allowing
up
me-
to you. It is up to you. You want to make them party, you make them party. Why should the court ask you to make party?
I am making a prayer before a lordship has to allow me to do it, my lord.
If you file an application, you don't want to file an application, oral prayer you want.
Yes.
On the oral prayer of Mr. Pennsylvania Council for the Writ Petitioner, the Commissioner and Secretary to the Department of Finance, it is Finance B, is it?
lordship.
Finance B, Director, Government of Assam, is allowed to be implemented as a response number 5.
Yeah, 5.
The Petitioners Council to submit amended cost title. The matter be listed for orders thereafter. Mr. A. Chakravarti, Learned G. Assam is present for response numbers 1 to 4.
Obliged.
Obliged.
Item 39.
Madam, the petitioner is begging for an appointment on compassionate ground due to death of her husband. But in the meantime, this is the third round of litigation. While during pendency of the litigation, it has been intimated to this honorable court that her candidature has been rejected in SLC. So as per direction of this honorable court passed in WPC number.
Now appointment on compassionate ground is not possible because that has been
No,
withdrawn.
Lordship may kindly see page 31, 33 of your Lordship's order passed in the writ petition. Property portion is that page 33, my lord. The Petitioner's counsel submits that his client has become aware of the said resolution of the SLC for the first time from the affidavit of the respondent number 2. Be that as it may, since the resolution dated so and so is not under challenge in this writ petition, no relief can be granted to the petitioner in that regard.
As such, this writ petition stands disposed of as not maintainable. However, the present order would not become in the way of the petitioner in adjourning the resolution dated so and so on merit and in accordance with law if so advised. With the above observation, this writ petition stands disposed of by an order dated 30 January 24.
Yes, but after that 18 September 2024, there is a government notification.
So, my lord, that is prospective in nature, my lord. Due to some
You
financial
have the
constraints.
option to pursue with this and get a dismissal on some other day, or withdraw this and apply for compassionate family pension.
Family pension is granted to the only rupees 5,000 only. Only by the 5,000 rupees.
All
It
right,
is
then you
more
have to
difficult.
argue finally today.
You lordship may fix any other date on merit because they have not filed their request.
See, there is a category of cases fixed for dismissal. On that category,
Yes,
doesn't
yes.
come. He won't take, he knows that he will not get any relief, but he doesn't want to accept it.
I do
What
not
to
know,
do?
my lord, because this is a continuance of part of this honorable court, because the error committed by the
The
official
writ court
respondents.
cannot issue a direction which is contrary to the
Because
notifications.
it was my
Then
candidature.
you have to challenge that notification.
Because noticing.
Right, on the prayer of Mr. Paul and counsel for the petition. That this matter be listed along with those writ petitions wherein the office memorandum issued by the government of Assam on 18/9/2024, putting a restriction on the appointment, putting a ban on appointment on compassionate ground is under challenge. First of Mr. T.C. Chutia, Learned G. Assam, and Mr. A. Dhar, Learned, T.C. Learned Senior Government Advocate Assam, and Mr. 44. Mr. R. Dhar, Learned Standing Council, PWD Assam are present. You argue it along with that, because if the notification does not survive, then it is another matter. Otherwise, you cannot get relief.
Lordship may fix a date.
It is coming with the other matters.
It is fixed for a matter.
Tomorrow where? Which court?
No,
Court number?
4.
All right.
Please, after 2 weeks, my lord, let them see what is the result of
Yes, published.
Item 14.
Please, Lordships. Lord, this is a case where the petitioner has applied for the post of Constable General Bailey, my lord, in the Assam, my lord, the Central my lord, Armed Police Forces. Now, they are of the Arunachal quota, my lord. Now, the SSB is the nodal authority. That's why, my lord, they are here. My lord. Now, what had happened, my lord, in Arunachal Pradesh, my lord, they have a policy of issuing, my lord, TRC instead of PRC, my lord.
What is it? TRC?
Yes, temporary residence certificate. That is specifically meant for the purpose of armed forces, my lord. Lordship will find that at page 92 onwards, my lord, it's there, my lord. Now, this is specifically meant for, my lord.
First of all, what are you arguing for disposal?
No, my lord, there was a, my lord, direction
Lordship,
of
our
police of-
up-to-date instruction was not received, Lordship, because it was as per our guideline that this is a temporary residential certificate. That's why we have rejected. In our advertisement, if Lordship sees Lordship, 6.6.
But if the government doesn't give PRC, then how can they produce it?
Lordship, as per our instruction and as per brochure, Lordship, that since the state of Assam is also there, Lordship. There was specific, but for the state of Arunachal Pradesh, it was not there, Lordship. So we are following these guidelines.
Well, if your Lordship sees the certificate, let's make things clear, my lord. This is specifically meant
But
for this
state of
purpose.
Arunachal Pradesh is not a party here.
Party. No, but my lord, state of Arunachal Pradesh is not the party.
You are not a party.
Party, my lord.
Respondent number?
6, my lord.
So Deputy Commissioner is a party.
He is the one who has issued, my lord, because this is the Lordship will see, my lord. This certificate.
No, he will follow the state's policy.
Well, that's true, my lord. The Lordship will see the certificate, my lord. This certificate is specific. They have a policy
Mr.
for.
Datta, I'm just pointing it
My
out that you might hit a roadblock here.
My lord,
because
I understand
Deputy
that.
Commissioner will say, I'm following the state's
My
policy.
lord.
He cannot be asked to defend the state's policy.
My lord.
Why TRC is issued instead of PRC? DC will not. DC will only say that why are you issuing it? He'll say because that's the government's instruct. Matter ends there.
Well, I understand that, but if Lordship sees, just, well, if necessary, I'll make them party, my lord. But just Lordship see the certificate, my lord. That is with the policies, my lord, with regard to, my lord, my lord, APST
That
members.
is page number?
Page number 92, my lord. Lordship is right in that, my lord, but Lordship see the policy, my lord, for once. That, my lord, certificate, my lord. This is specifically meant, my lord, for the purpose of enrollment in armed forces, my lord. So it's the nomenclature is only the TRC, my lord. temporary residence certificates, post of enrollment in armed paramilitary forces.
So what is the problem with this?
Lordship, page 24, Lordship. Page 24, clause 6.6 and 6.7. There is specific, we are following this. Page 24, bottom Lordship, 6.6, candidate will be considered for recruitment in the respective state, union territory, production of valid domicile permanent residence certificate issued by the competent authority, so authorized by the concerned state, so and so. That and next Lordship 6.7, kindly see Lordship, since the state of Assam is not issuing domicile permanent residence, candidate belonging to the state of Assam are not required to submit. But for state of Arunachal Pradesh, Lordship, there is nothing, Lordship.
So why there is nothing?
Lordship,
Why there is nothing for state of Arunachal Pradesh? State of Assam is not issuing, so not required. State of Arunachal Pradesh is not issuing, then why it is
that
required?
Lordship, to that instruction I have to take, Lordship, why they have not issued.
And well, other parties, well, they have appointed 236 persons without that, my lord.
That
Because otherwise they couldn't have appointed any person from the unreserved category.
Now
from
the
Arunachal
appointment
Pradesh.
is over.
Appointment is over, my lord.
Then
But
what
then
can
there
we
is a my lord, fresh advertisement, my lord. That's why, my lord, there's a direction on 25-1, my lord. If the
So earlier round is over.
over, my lord,
That
over.
you are.
But there are some vacancies, but in the my lord, general, this and the border post, my lord. They have a general area post and border post, my lord. Border post, my lord, about 31 vacancies are still there, my lord.
Lordship, that
Still there.
instruction was also not with us, Lordship.
No, but instruction means you have already got,
4 dates, my lord. 3 dates for instruction.
why the instructions are not there?
They couldn't have appointed any person, my lord. If that was the policy, my lord, they couldn't have appointed any person. Only in Assam
Next-
Rifles, my lord.
Lordship, next week, Lordship, I've got the instruction, whether they have appointed other person or not, Lordship, that type.
The list is there, my lord. 236 persons have been appointed, my lord.
Whether-
Arunachal Pradesh, my lord, all my lord,
Learned
unreserved
counsel for
category.
the writ petitioner also heard Mr. S.S. Roy Leonard, CGC appearing for the respond numbers 1 to 5, who praised for posting this matter again after a week, so as to give him one final opportunity to
Gotcha.
obtain instruction and appraise this court as to whether any person has been appointed by the authorities by dispensing with the permanent residence certificate.
Lordship.
Mr. A. Chandran, learned senior government advocate, state of Arunachal Pradesh, is present for the respond number 6. Let the matter be listed in the next week.
Madam, I prefer date, madam, not otherwise inconvenient.
Come, why? You are
Madam.
going out somewhere.
No, not going out, madam.
Vacation doesn't start.
No, no.
Then what is the problem? No,
Otherwise,
is it become a kind of a syndrome, a habit? Every council wants, every matter date should be fixed. Even if it is next week, you want a date fixed. Why?
Generally it doesn't come, my lord. That's
Huh?
that's the my lord.
When the court says fixed item, then also it doesn't come.
It doesn't come, my lord. If next week also, if this next week doesn't come, generally, my lord. That's how what's been there.
Right. There's some system which has been put in place now.
My lord.
Are you aware of it?
No, my lord, not there.
Please ask your junior to find out.
My lord.
There is a system now. We are going to monitor it. If any matter doesn't come, you have to put, your junior can go and put it in writing and then we'll inspect the
My
register.
lord, my. Develop.
There could be problem, but
Well,
problem has to be solved.
Yes, yes.
This is
Definitely.
not the way to solve the problem.
Definitely.
If every case we start fixing date, we'll be preparing the cause list here.
No, I understand that.
And
That's
someday
definitely-
there'll be 150 cases, God knows.
True, my lord.
Yes.
True, my lord.
Obliged. Similar matter, Lord.
Similar, 41 similar. Two candidates are there.
List along with,
Can I
Acha, Miss S. Borua, CGC.
Obliged, lord.
timing matter for admission, item 12.
Covered.
My lord, otherwise, my lord, judgment passed by the Honorable Justice Devashish Borua. Thereafter, my lord, Honorable Justice Sanjay Kumar Medhi has given some other judgment. Subsequent, my lord. It is the judgment passed on, my lord. Discussing the judgment in Sanjay Kumar's case, my lord. That was passed on 31/1/2024.
All right, then you
I have already given them the copy, my lord.
Mr. So-and-so learned counsel for the petitioner submits that there are conflicting judgments delivered by the coordinate bench of this court covering the issue, and therefore the matter will be posted again after the due vacation so as to enable him to analyze those judgments and address the court. Mr. P.P. Datta, Learned Standing Council, APSC, and who was for the state? Mr. P. Nayak, Learned, he's for PWD.
Finance.
Finance. Okay, Mr. P. Nayak, Learned Standing Council, Finance Department, Assam, and Mr. P.P. Datta, Learned Standing Council for the APSC are present and do not have any objection if the prayer is allowed. In view of the above, let this matter be listed again in the second week of May 2025.
Deeply opposed.
For orders, item.
May I please your lordship, my lord, in this matter, we request some time to obtain instructions for the petitioner, my lord, whether he wants to pursue this matter or not.
We'll try to do it for you today itself. What is the case? What is the relief here?
My lord, the petitioner is praying for pensionary benefits, my lord, from the husband, my lord, where an order was passed by the court, my lord, of maintenance of 300 for her and 700, 300 rupees for her minor children and 700 for her, my lord.
Acha, Mr. Your name, please?
P.H. Kaur, my lord.
Mr. P.H. Kaur, I counsel for the petitioner seeks posting of this matter again after 6 weeks so as to enable him to obtain updated instruction from his client. Although this is a matter pertaining to year 2017, yet considering the fact that the relief sought for in this writ petition is of pensionary benefit, the prayer is allowed, list accordingly.
Obliged, my lord.
May it please your lordship, on the last occasion, lordship was directed to B. Gogoi.
Yeah, what is, where is Mr. Gogoi? His name is shown. Yes, what is the order? Which order has not been complied with?
Page 9, lordship, proceed your
Page?
page 9. A 40% is paint, page 10. Lordship.
Lordship, Mr. B. Gogoi, he's on legs, Lordship. Lordship, the matter maybe was passed over for the time being, Lordship. He's just on his way, Lordship.
But call him, tell him to come.
Yes, Lordship. he's
Pass
on-
over for the time being.
My lord will peruse the order of the Lojima court, my lord. They were supposed to take steps on respect number 8 and 9. On the 2 occasions, they have failed. And I don't think, my lord, anything survives in this case. Maybe that's why they are also.
What is the relief?
Relief is, my lord, he wanted, my lord, a promotion, my lord, to the rank of chief engineer. He was 59 and the writ petition was filed in 2019. In between, my lord, now he will be around 60, 64.
He is retired from service.
He is retired, man.
And what is this impugn notification here? 28/1/2019.
My lord.
The notification impugned in this writ petition?
That notification states that, my lord, that no government employee after retirement will be, my lord, given an extension without the approval of the cabinet.
Which page is that?
My lord. 19. Page 23, my lord. This is 23 is the notification.
No, it's not page.
Page number 20.
28/1/2019.
20. Next one, eh? The next, it is the next one.
None appears for the writ petitioner when the matter is called up. Mr. Arthur Leonard, Standing Council, PWD, Assam, is present for the respond numbers 1 to
1,
1 to 4,
1 to,
comma 6 and 7. And Mr. D.K. Roy, Learned Council, has appeared for the respond number.
5 and 6, my lord.
You are also for the Chief Engineer, PWD. Then why are you saying 5 and 6? 6 is Chief Engineer, PWD. For respond number 5. None has appeared for the respond numbers 8 and 9. First up. This writ petition was instituted by the petitioner in the year 2019 while he was serving as Additional Chief Engineer, PWD. Inter alia, seeking a writ of mandamus directing the authorities to consider his case for promotion to the post of Chief Engineer in the PWD. At that time, the age of the petitioner was 59 years. Full stop. In the meantime, the petitioner has retired from service. Full stop. Therefore, the question of issuing a direction to promote him to the post of Chief Engineer does not arise at this point of time. Full stop. Moreover, Lohajima Court order
Party name.
passed in this proceeding Lohajima Court order dated 10/1/2025 goes to show that despite specific orders passed, the petitioner's counsel has failed to take steps for service of notice upon respond numbers 8 and 9. In view of the above, this court is of the view that not only has the prayer made in the writ petition become infructuous, but the petitioner is also no longer serious about prosecuting this case before this court. As such, the writ petition stands disposed of as infructuous.
49.
May I please, Your Honor. Well, this matters relates to areas salary retirement benefit with regular pension. Well, the last occasion, well,
Lordship, in fact, my friend has no instruction from his client perhaps, Lordship. As per my instruction, everything has been paid to the, but I don't have the Lordship, any written instruction, Lordship. Otherwise, Lordship, it is paid.
I have no instruction about the regular pension.
No, but do you have anything to?
And I have, in written instruction, I don't have, Lordship. So matter may be fixed for admission, Lordship.
Why?
Lordship.
Because there is no instruction.
No, written instruction I don't have,
No,
Lordship.
we'll
But
close it today.
Lordship.
We'll record his submission and
Yes.
close it.
Lordship.
Take down. Heard Mr.
M. Hussain, my lord.
M. Hussain, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. N. Upadhyay, Learned Standing Counsel, Irrigation Department, Assam, appearing for the respond numbers 1 to 4. None has appeared for respond number 5. The
1,
petitioner-
3, 4, Lordship.
1, 3, and 4.
Lordship.
None has appeared for the remaining respondents. Full stop. The writ petitioner hearing was initially appointed as a masteral worker and was subsequently regularized in service, has approached this court by filing the writ petition seeking a writ of mandamus upon the authorities to pay his area salary and other retirement benefits, including regular pension. First up, Mr. Upadhyay submits that the grievance of the petitioner has long been redressed by the authorities and therefore nothing further survives for adjudication in this writ petition. Mr. Swenso, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, however, submits that he has lost contact with his client. Be that as it may, taking note of the submission made by Mr. Upadhyay, this writ petition stands disposed of as infructuous by granting liberty to the petitioner to revive the same if the submission of the learned departmental counsel appears to be incorrect.
Lord,
Most of the.
Turns out to be incorrect, not appears. What are the other writ petitions here? What are the other writ petitions here? Acha, acha. Yes,
In this case, we have a preliminary objection as to whether petition is maintainable or not, in view of the fact that they challenge the action of a cooperative society.
but who is the petitioner's counsel here?
Council like KK Mondo, can it be any other day, Milord, fix, otherwise in his absence, I don't want to.
None has appeared for the writ petitioner. Mr. S. Kotaki, learned counsel representing the respond number.
One, two, three, Milord.
1, 2, and 3 submits that the writ petition is not maintainable in its present form. However, since the petitioner's counsel is absent today, this issue cannot be gone into by the court today. As such, on the request of Mr. Kotaki, this matter is directed to be listed again in the month of May 2025. Anybody else appearing? Mr. R.B. Goswami, learned counsel is present for respond number 6 and 7.
Must.
Yes, sir. Order dated 13/3/2020.
Item 51, Lordship, I'm just asking for timing passover, Lordship. He's on his way. Mr. B. Gogoi appeared, my lord. Please.
You tag it with the other matter.
Yes,
Just
Lordship.
wait for me. Call it after the other.
Yeah, please, your lordship. In the last order, 2 weeks time was granted to the respondents to compliance the order.
The present status, my lord.
Which is the order of the court here?
Annexure A, page number 12.
Page 15 is the operative personnel.
So, personal file, attendance register, payment register, these are to be provided by the petitioner, is it?
My lord. Some petitioners parties there, my lord, some districts, they are finding out, my lord.
No, how can the petitioner give the attendance register?
My lord, these are asking for the Zilla Parishad, my lord, not from the petitioners. Sometime is requirement, the original records are, they are finding, my lord. Thereafter they will submit, we will immediately do the.
No, sometime means you have already consumed.
Yes, my lord.
The date of engagement of the petitioner is 1/3/1990, that is established from the materials in the.
Yes, that is for what, that, my lord, for regularization, my lord.
Then
The
why
original-
engagement letter is required? It is already on record.
My lord, the original papers not yet submitted, my lord.
No original paper will be submitted. You have the records, you have to verify it.
My lord. Lordship, may sometime may be granted. I will personally advise them, my lord.
No, I think we'll initiate. contempt.
Sometime, my lord. Because
Let
we
us
are not-
initiate contempt proceeding
My
against.
lord, we
the
are not
petitioner.
opposing the petitioner, my lord. Sometime may be granted, my lord. Sometime may be granted. We are
No,
trying
what
our
will
best.
sometime means these are all useless stands
Lordship
taken.
may fix the matter immediately after vacation. We will try our best to, in between, to get all the.
Immediately after vacation to show cause personal appearance and show cause why
My lord,
punishment should not
last
be imposed.
opportunity, my lord,
I think they are,
because some reasonable time, my lord.
why is he being asked? to
My
be
lord,
there?
I
He
will
is a
personally
master
advise them
worker.
to.
He's a master worker. He's not a
Yes, yes.
multi-million-dollar company.
I understand, my lord. Lordship may grant some time, my lord. I will advise, my lord.
All right. 2 weeks further on Ms. So-and-so for the petitioner on the request of Mr. S. Dattal and counsel appearing for the respondents. 2 weeks further time is granted as last chance for the Learned Departmental Counsel to appraise this court as to the steps taken for compliance of the court's order, failing which consequential orders will be passed in this case. Let the matter be listed immediately on reopening of the upcoming Bihu holidays. You are for respond number?
My lord, response number 1, my lord.
Miss, whose name? Mr. D. Nath, Learned Counsel is present on behalf of the respond number 2.
I will advise, my lord.
Petitioner's counsel name you have.
May I please, Your Lordship, in this matter, office note dated 28/2/25 shows that neither AD card nor unserved notice has been received upon respondent number 1 and 2.
So they are from Guwahati.
Nagaon, Lordship.
Then what to do? You want to take
Wait,
fresh steps?
Lordship, wait for service report another 2 weeks, then any date may be given.
On the request of Learned Counsel for the petitioner, this matter stands adjourned for further 2 weeks, awaiting the service report on the respond numbers 1 and 2. List accordingly.
Blessed.
Please, Your Lordship. As per Lozumi order dated 21/25, service upon respondent was completed, Lordship. As per Lozumi order dated 21/25, service upon respondent number 4 completed.
All right. And you are for?
PSC, my lord, respondent number 2.
Achha, what about 1 and 2? 1 and 3?
Government is there, Lordship.
All right. Take down. Heard Mr.
Addition.
K.D. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Sharma, Learned Counsel appearing for the respond number 2. Anybody from the government? Somebody is hiding there? Yes. Mr. Chutia. Mr. T.C. Chutia, Learned Senior Government, Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam is present on behalf of the respond numbers 1 and 3. Perusal of the Lojima Court order dated 20/1/2025 goes to show that presumption of service of notice upon the respond number 4 has been drawn. Such presumption is found to be valid. As such, this matter is deemed to be ready as regards service, registered to list this case for admission in due course.
May it please your lordship.
Yes.
As per the, my lord, order passed by the Lawazima Court on 11/2/2025. My lord, we have to file an amended cost title, my lord, because the earlier address is not.
Right. On the request of Mr. R.M. Dekkal and a counsel for the petitioner, 10 days further time is granted to the petitioner to file the amended cost title.
Interim may kindly be continued. There's an
Interim
interim
order
order.
passed earlier to continue till then,
Right.
till the next listing.
Briefly operate.
Yes.
In this case, my lord, while issuing notice of motion, my lord, an observation was, my lord, the notice on the interim prayer was also, my lord, issued. Order dated 13/12/2024. And thereafter, my lord.
What is the matter about, Mr.
So
Secretary?
this, I am challenging the, my lord, selection and appointment of the private responders to the post of, my lord, cultural development officer. Primarily on the two counts.
Who is appearing for the private respondent?
I am appearing for 7, 14, 16, 21, and 26. I have filed affidavit today, my
You are appearing for?
for 7, 14, 16, 21, and 26.
You have filed affidavit today.
Today, Lord.
Have you received copy?
I have received a copy.
The affidavit is not on record.
Gotcha.
You want to file any rejoinder?
I'll be filing my lord, the rejoinder now. My lord, what is happening? The basic challenge, my lord, the writ petition is that though, my lord, the advertisement required the diploma to be a government recognized diploma. And I have categorically said none of them has this, my lord, certificate. My lord, we have also filed an RTI application for, my lord, getting those, my lord, but that has not been supplied. Now the government has, the APSC has filed an affidavit saying that everyone has the government recognized diplomas. So far as, my lord, respondent number 9, he has also, my lord, filed an affidavit in opposition, which is on record. And she has annexed the document of diploma, wherefrom it is clearly appears that it is not a recognized diploma. But other, my lord, diplomas are not coming forth. Even, my lord, in the affidavit filed today, they have not annexed their respective, my lord, this diploma documents. My lord. So may I pray, my lord, the APSC who is, my lord, in, my lord, having all the documents, they'll place this, my lord, this diploma of the private respondents so that the matter can be. Otherwise, my lord, everyone, my lord, unless those document lordship, my lord, peruse, except making a statement that this is, my lord, government recognized, they are not annexing any of the documents. But these documents are available with the APSC. So on the next date, if they furnish the copies or the produces the, my lord, diploma, it will be clear. That is the prime ground what, my lord, I am alleging in this petition.
So this matter is ready as regards service.
Service is ready.
All right. Well, we'll have it for admission hearing after the reopening. In the meantime, parties to exchange pleadings.
But these orders have already been there, my lord. They are taking time, but then not filing it.
So what is that? What is the interim order you want today?
My lord, now what I have seen, my lord, in the affidavit filed today, it is said that the appointments have been made.
What is the interim order you are seeking?
Today, my lord.
You are praying for some interim order.
My lord, at this stage, I have not, because the, my lord, all the documents are not there, my lord. May I pray, therefore I am praying, my lord, the APSC, my lord, council, if the submits the.
That will see when the matter is heard. If you see, court will proceed as per what is on record. So that the court will decide whether this record is required or not. You have to make out your case, they will have to respond. And whether some more record is required or not, the judge will decide when the matter is being heard. Today, it cannot be said whether there will be any necessity to look into that record or not. Right. So let the matter be taken up for admission hearing.
Admission hearing.
Yes. After Bihu vacation.
And in the meantime, an observation, my lord, that the appointment those have been made, my lord, shall be subject to the decision of this court.
No, already appointments have been made. It is obvious. Obvious the writ petition.
During the substance, my lord, the
Yes, heard Mr. P. Sekhar and senior counsel listed by Ms. M. Narula and counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. Who is for the state of Assam? Mr. T.C. Chutia. You are for respondent number one also.
One also.
Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam appearing for respondent numbers 1 and 4. Stop Mr. P.P. Datta, learned standing council APSC is present.
2 and
on behalf of
3.
respondent numbers 2 and 3. Ms. P. Bora, learned counsel has appeared on behalf of the respondent numbers 7, 14, 16, 21 and 26 and submits that a counter affidavit on behalf of our clients has been filed in this case only this morning. Full stop. The remaining respondents have not appeared. Remaining private respondents have not appeared, although service of notice is complete on them. Be that as it may, in view of the urgency expressed in the matter by Mr. Saikia, registry is directed to list this case for admission hearing as a fixed item in the first week of May 2025. In the meantime, parties to exchange pleadings, if any, an attempt would be made to dispose of the writ petition at the stage of admission hearing.
My lord, in this case, my lord, I have telephonic instruction to appear, my lord. I'll file wakalatnama and I'll file a
Appear on whose behalf?
Respondent number 1, my lord.
Sole respondent.
Yes.
But Mr. M. Borboy, learned counsel for the petitioner. Mr. S. Datta, learned counsel, submits that he has instructions to appear in this case on behalf of the sole respondent and therefore be given 2 weeks time to
3 weeks.
3 weeks time to file wakalatnama as well as affidavits indicating the steps taken for compliance of the court's order. Prayer is allowed. List this case again after 3 weeks by showing the name of Mr. S. Datta, learned counsel for the respondent in the cause list.
Highly obliged.
Yes, what has happened here?
My lord, here, my lord, the claim is, my lord, area payment of some 59,000 due to the petitioner. Can it be, my lord, before, my lord, 28th of this month, my lord, or the 30th of March? Whatever comes up, they will see, my lord, if it can be paid within this.
They will see whether they have to comply with the court
No,
order
no,
or
no.
not. Then
It can be paid within this financial year, or otherwise we'll have to wait till April because of the budget and all. Let it be on 30th of March, my lord.
30th of March, is it a Sunday? We
30th.
don't work on a Sunday.
28, it will be the last.
28th, yes.
28.
Let it be on 28th, my lord.
No, but this order is quite old. Why it has not been complied with?
Oh, the officers are not there. In fact, my lord,
7/9/2018.
my lord.
Then is it a fanciful stand that we'll see if we can comply with the court
No, no,
order?
no, not
then?
on that, my lord. Regarding the budget.
59,000 rupees.
Yes, my lord. That's why, my lord.
There is an order of
In
the
fact, my
court.
lord, on 17/3, my lord, this honorable court directed me to have instruction. Otherwise, my lord, probably nobody was appearing because of the, these persons are not there, my lord. Officers are not there, my lord. So honorable court, my lord, directed me to have the instruction. Let it be on 28th, my lord. Let's see what can be done. I'm already coordinating with the
Mr.
authorities.
T. Boyd, the learned counsel has appeared for the petitioner on the request of Mr. B. Gogoi, learned counsel appearing for the respondent. This matter is directed to be listed again on 28,
Yes.
2025, so as to give him one more opportunity to appraise this court as to whether, as to in what manner the order of the court has been complied with by the authorities. Prayer is allowed. However, it is made clear that no further time will be granted to the learned counsel for the respondents on the same ground.
Yes. 51, my lord, I have, as per the last order, my lord, I have communicated. My lord, they are seeking further 2 weeks time, my lord. At top priority, they are looking into the issue. I've got the, my lord, letter.
What is the order of the court?
It was, my lord, there a DP was pending, my lord. The honorable court directed us to conclude the DP and then have to consider the application for VRS of the petitioner. So DP, my lord, at the final stage, my lord, it was submitted before the honorable court in the initial first contempt, my lord. Then accordingly, the honorable court closed it because, my lord, everything was proceeding in the right direction. But now, my lord, after this contempt, my lord, it was again has been revived. We have found that, my lord, the final order has not been passed, though the inquiry was concluded. Order has not been passed. Either, my lord, exonerating him from the, my lord, charges or penalizing him.
All right.
Lordship, before that, Lordship, kindly see order dated 13/3/2025, Lordship.
Hmm.
The final opportunity, Lordship, I have already.
We are looking
into it with the
And heard Mr. A.U. Ahmed, learned counsel for the petitioner on the request of Mr. B. Gogoi.
2 weeks,
learned
they were
counsel
saying
for
that they
the
will try to conclude.
Respondents, this matter is directed to be listed again on 9/4/2025 as a fixed
Well.
item, so as to enable him to produce a copy of the final order passed by the authorities
Well.
in respect of the disciplinary proceeding. And also to appraise this court as to in what disciplinary proceeding, full stop. A list again on 9/4/2025 as a fixed item by showing the name of Mr. B. Gogoi, learned counsel for the respondents in the cause list. First, let them conclude it, then only your VRS can be considered.
2017, Lordship.
Maybe, but
I am 20 years suspension.
maybe, but unless the court knows what is the nature of the order in this question of directing department,
Yes.
VRS does not arise.
Yes. That's true.
Yes. So if you
They
get
are
orders,
harassing the petitioner, 3 times concluded the.
all right,
DP,
we'll see,
Lordship.
we'll see.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, recently Dr. R.C. Bhatpatar has been engaged in this matter, my lord. Today he came for the hearing, my lord, but suddenly this is
The
not feeling well, my lord.
2012 matter,
My lord, yes, he's not feeling well. He's in the court, my lord. Your lordship may kindly fix it any date in this week, my lord,
After Bihu,
not after Bihu, my lord.
I will have to produce record, madam. I will have to produce record. That's why after Bihu, madam. Hobo?
Huh?
Hobo Bihu deal. Then I have the time. What record to produce, you know?
My lord, if possible, it's next week.
Next week, what time on
it has been submitted at the bar that Mr. R.C. Bhatpatar Gohai, learned senior counsel, has recently been engaged in this case to argue the matter for the petitioner. However, due to some personal difficulty, he is not in a position to conduct the hearing of this case today. Mr. P.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate, Assam, also praised for some time to produce the departmental records. Although this is a old matter pertaining to year 2012, yet considering the ground on which the prayer for adjournment has been made by both the sides, the same stands allowed. Register to list this case again as a fixed item on 24th of April 2025.
My lord, Dr. R.C. Bhatpatar Gohai's name has not been shown
Senior
in the cause list,
showing
my
the
lord.
name of Mr. R.C. Bhatpatar Gohai.
File Pokalat number.
And cause list.
Sorry, Lordship. In item number 52, I could not appear on call, Lordship.
Obviously.
What order?
Bless you. Oh, okay. How about you two, hello?
It has been passed over. No problem.
My presence may be recorded, Lordship.
Why it will be passed? Why? You are not there.
Could not
On
appear.
the prayer of petitioner's counsel, this matter is still passed over for 2 weeks. All right, that's all.